What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammond. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the love bombing phase and how it ends, why it ends for a narcissistic person, for a toxic person. What's behind the love bombing phase? Do they really care about you? And things like that. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Thank you so much. So yes, a lot of narcissists and toxic people will go from extremely hot in a relationship to extremely cold, seemingly overnight. And if you're new here, I'm a narcissist. I actually have narcissistic personality disorder. So during the love bombing phase, as a narcissist, I really do think I care about this person. I give this person everything. I just want to make this person happy. I want to make them the happiest person on the planet because making them happy actually makes me happy. And typically during the love bombing phase, the narcissistic person is doing something that they really don't want to be doing. They're doing whatever it takes to make you happy, but that's not necessarily what they want to actually be doing. A lot of times it means they're putting on a facade to get you to fall for them. And once you fall for them, once they feel like they have you, something inside the narcissist's brain clicks off, it switches off, and it's almost like they don't care about you anymore. They literally wake up one day and look at you differently. And like I've done it before. I woke up one day and looked at this person like, what the hell am I doing here with this person? Like, why am I here? Why can't I be over there with this other person making myself happy? It's like a light switch that goes out, and once it goes out, y'all, it stays out. And people will try to turn it back on. So welcome back. So love bombing phase. Yes. During the love bombing phase, that narcissistic person, that toxic person probably thinks they care about you. They probably want to make you the happiest person on this side of the planet, this side of the universe and things like that. They want to give you everything that you've been asking for, everything that you've been praying for in a significant other, in a partner, and things like that. They want to make it so that they just want to they apply pressure. That's one of the words I've heard. That's one of the phrases I've heard people use here consistently. They're like, oh, I want to, they want to apply pressure to take everybody else off the table and things like that. So they're going to do everything you want them to do. They're going to say all the things that they want, say all the things that you want them to say. They're going to do what is necessary to get you. They just are. But once that love bombing phase ends, y'all, but during the love bombing phase, they're doing a lot of stuff that they actually don't want to be doing. Honestly, they don't want to do the stuff. They're doing the stuff to make you happy, and eventually it gets tiresome. They get tired of doing things to make you happy. What about me? Here comes the selfish nature of narcissistic people. What about me? Why am I doing all this stuff to make this other person happy? And then sometimes they can just get bored and stop it. And once they get bored and cut it out, it's done, y'all. It's like, I'm telling you, I describe it like a light switch going out or a candle, the flame on a candle being burnt out. Typically, the flame of the candle being burnt out is the easiest way to describe it because it's just like, whew, it's burning hot. The love bombing phase is burning hot, that blue flame heat, and all of a sudden, whew, gone. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, it's gone. It turns away and it goes away. And once it stops, y'all, it stops. It doesn't come back on. It might, you know how you blow a candle out, it still looks red, like the little, the wicker or whatever still looks red and whatnot. It's still hot to the touch. Yeah, your relationship can still be hot to the touch here and there. Like if you blow on it, if you blow on a candle or a match that has been blown out or whatever, if you blow on it, it lights back up. So sometimes it can light back up a little bit, but it will never go back to the beginning, y'all. It will never, ever go back to how it was at first. That love bombing phase that got you addicted to this person, it will never go back to that part again. It just won't. And so many people, that's what keeps you there. That's what keeps so many people there. The love bombing phase gets you addicted. The love bombing was intense. I never felt like that before in my life. It was so quick, fast, and in a hurry. Like we were clapping, like I met them and like literally into 17 minutes into meeting and we were clapping cheeks. Like 17 minutes, dear Lord, you know what I mean? to each their own, you know what I mean? But like once it burns out, once the love bombing stops, y'all, it's gone. It absolutely is. And I know people don't want to hear that, but it turns off. It goes from hot to cold. And doing like I said in a little short video, like the TikTok or YouTube short, whatever platform you're on, it just happens. Like that narcissist will wake up one day and just be looking at you differently. And you don't know, you wake up like, the world is a beautiful place. And they'll be looking at you like, what's so beautiful about this world? It ain't beautiful. I got you. This world damn sure ain't beautiful. And they'll start getting frustrated with you, y'all. They'll get frustrated with you because they're bored with life now. They're bored with this situation. And typically, once the love bombing phase ends, that narcissistic person will start to devalue you and treat you terribly. Like, it could be overnight. It could be the next night you feel something different. Like, one day you feel great, and the next day you can kind of feel them just like, y'all, your energy is different. Everything okay? Everything's good with me. Everything good with you? I'm perfectly fine. What's on with you? You can't, like, that narcissist or toxic person, they can't explain it, y'all. Don't ask them to explain it. Don't ask them to do that, because it's damn near impossible for them to understand what's going on in their minds. Because I felt that way before about a few different people in my life, y'all. Honestly, it would like literally go out, and I'll be looking at this person that I would say that I love you the night before. The next day I would look at this person and be like, what in the hell am I doing with you? But sometimes I wouldn't want to get rid of that person, y'all. I would want to keep that person around, because I would want to try to get those feelings back. Because I told you in the beginning, I really thought I loved and cared about this person. So I'm trying to do things to get back to the beginning as well. But I don't look at that person the same anymore. You could have said something, you could have done something, and that narcissist just doesn't view you in the same light anymore. The candle gets blown completely out. And like I said, so many people try to get it to come back on. Like, Lee, what do we do to get it to turn back on? What? Yeah, you can't make somebody love you more. You can't make somebody love you again. There's somebody that might not have loved you in the first place. You can't make them re-love you if they didn't truly love you in the first place. I know that they were treating you like they loved you. You know, they were treating you like they loved you in the beginning, but then they reeled it away. It went away. Real true love doesn't go away overnight like that, y'all. So people ask me all the time, do narcissists love you? Can they love? I always ask, how are they treating you? In the beginning, they probably were treating you like they loved you because they thought they loved you and they wanted you to feel loved. But in the end, in the middle, or the end of the relationship dynamic, whatever it is, they might not love you and care about you no more like they used to in the beginning, because their actions don't reflect it. Their actions show you that they're not thinking about you the same way that they used to. Like I said, I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. And I know people are going to say, yeah, the candle doesn't come back on. There's some people I've talked to over Zoom, on Instagram, and all this other stuff that have been cheated on, used, abused, and things like that, and want to give it one more chance. Let's go to marriage counseling. Yeah, what do you think? Marriage counseling typically is about trying to fix communication issues and things like that. How do you fix communication issues with somebody who doesn't want to communicate with you? How do you fix communication issues when somebody, the person you're dealing with, is like y'all don't even speak the same goddamn language? It's like you speak Spanish. This other person speaks Russian, and then your therapist is speaking Mandarin. So nobody's communicating. Nobody knows how to communicate. That's what marriage counseling like is with a narcissistic person. You know what I mean? I know you want to get the love bombing phase back, but it doesn't work. Yeah, it just doesn't work that way with a narcissist or a toxic person. I know people will just, but I've been in this so long. Like, I don't want to feel like I wasted time. I feel like this is how I truly feel about wasting time, quote unquote, wasting time with narcissists or toxic people in relationships. I don't think it's a loss if you learn from it. I know it's easy for me to say because I'm not in the relationship dynamic like y'all are, but it's not a loss if you learn from it. If you keep going back into it, knowing that this person can't feel the way that doesn't feel the same way anymore and probably won't, and you keep trying to waste a lot of time, effort, and energy trying to get this person to re-love you, that's a waste of time right there. That's when you get into wasting time, and that's when you feel like your energy, like you overextended yourself. So again, during the love bombing phase, the narcissistic person at the beginning, they do think they care about you. They do think they love you, and that's why they're doing things for you. But they're not doing the things that they want to do. They're either doing the things that you asked them to do, or you told them you like to do, or here's a small caveat, they're doing the things that their ex person asked them to do. The things that their ex asked them to do, they're doing for you. Narcissistic people, toxic people, give the next person everything that their ex wanted and needed and asked for. So they're love bombing you with the stuff their ex asked for, and they refused to give to their ex. So sometimes they're using you as a ploy to make their ex person jealous. So think about that as well, y'all. Don't let people do that. Don't let people waste your time. Like time is you can't replenish time, y'all. You can't just hit the reset button on your life and get the time back that you wasted. So again, the longer you stay in the relationship dynamic that isn't going anywhere, that's when I say, oh, now you're kind of wasting time now. You know what I mean? That's when you kind of slide into the time wasting arena. So it's up to y'all now, y'all. So I'm gonna hop off this thing, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode. I really truly appreciate every single one of y'all, because as much as y'all learn from me, I learn even more from you, y'all. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Mental Illness is out. Peace.